Hi, and welcome to Mount St. Mary's College Art History for the fall semester. Um, I was hoping to never have to make another video again as long as I lived, but here I am. I am using Screencastify, and I just want to walk you quickly through um, what my e-class page looks like. I am hoping that it is up and running and that you guys are able to access it. And if not, I'm talking to nobody as usual, um, which I'm used to after last year. My school, which was Newburgh Free Academy, was remote from March 13th, 2020, till about April 2021, fully remote. And our kids were not required to turn on their cameras. So basically, I was talking to myself for better part of a year. Anyway, so first day, basically all I wanted you to do, just kind of easing into this, is to go over the syllabus. And are these in order? No, they're not. So I did send an email out. Hopefully you got it. It was just a request to go over the syllabus. Um, these are in the e-class as assignments. Uh, there really isn't anything that you have to turn in except for the questionnaire. Um, and if that has to be rectified in some way, because the way that this is set up and the school settings and all that, we will figure it out as we go. Hopefully, we will not be remote after the 13th, so we don't even have to worry about this too much. I hope. So this is just to get us going. So the questionnaire I would like you to do, hopefully it will take you to a file. Come on, cooperate. Yes, there it is. I do not trust technology. I love it, but I don't trust it. And, much like my children, um, because you just can't count on it to function properly when you need it to. Right. So again, this is how everything's looking for me. I don't know how it is on your machine. I'm using a Mac. Um, I don't know if you guys had Chromebooks. Our district gave out Chromebooks and they made me want to cry. So I kept working on my Mac laptop, which is maxed out. So I just need your name. This was there and I couldn't get rid of it. So, hey, why not just throw your email in there? Makes my life easier. Basically, this is just me trying to get an idea of what's going on and where you're at. What town, city, and state did you attend high school? Kind of curious to see how many people are local. Did your school stay in person, go fully remote, and or at some point go hybrid, and for how many months? So, like for instance, my answer for that would be basically what I just said, which is mm, March 13th, 2020. Um, we left the building thinking that we were going to be back on the following Monday, and we got home with nothing in our hands and got the call that school was closed and that we could not go back in the building. So I really wonder what happened to people's goldfish and gerbils and class pets and house plants and all those things. Um, I imagine that some poor custodian had to take care of all the animals in the schools. Anyway, so just give me a little answer there. You can elaborate as much as you want, but please at least give me the bare minimum. Um, did this work for you? I have about 160 students a day at Newburgh Free Academy, and their answers for whether or not they liked remote learning and the next question, what they liked about it, were varied and insightful, and sometimes just plain made me cry. Um, so that was it's interesting. I mean, maybe you liked it. Some kids liked it. They were perfectly happy to not have to see anybody else and just get to stay in their room and do their own thing. And that is fine and totally acceptable. And some people are absolutely losing their minds. So either way, and everything in between, just kind of wondering, will you implode if someone says unprecedented times again? I think that's probably the most overused phrase of the last year, and I hope that we can get back to precedented times sometime soon. Have you ever taken an art history class? My answer there is yes. I've taken a lot of them a long time ago. And happily for you, this is not the old school art history class where I think in 1985, yes, 1985, our freshman art history textbook was $150 then and is probably double that now. So, no books for you. Um, most of our resources I will either just give you or they will be online. So, there are no books to buy. There really is nothing that you have to buy for this class. Um, the only thing I want you to do by Wednesday is to download the app Adobe Spark Pages on your phones or your tablets, and we're going to use that to do some of our work. Have you taken a secondary level art class? So I mean, like studio and art, drawing and painting, ceramics, sculpture, metals. Some classes have, some schools have all of the above. Some offer very little. So I'm just wondering if you took any art classes, any like hands-on art classes, and what do you hope to learn in this class? It's got to be something. I know that most of you are not art majors and that you did have to take an elective. Maybe this is the only thing left. But in any case, after you read the syllabus and check out my Spark page for this class, what do you hope to learn? And of course, I lost my class. Let me get back to that. And again, this is what the whole thing looks like to me. That's me. There I am. This is my course. So the syllabus, the questionnaire, and then with any luck, this will have the link to the Adobe Spark page. I'm not even sure I can get to it from here. Doesn't look good. Oh, there it is. Okay, let's see if it's going to work for us. Yay. Happiness. I hope it works for you too. So this is just an Adobe Spark page. It's free. Here's the little intro. And then basically what I want us to start working on by Wednesday, and we might have a Zoom or a Google or some kind of meeting for that. And if we can't, I'll make another video. When, as far as technology is concerned, I really just like to have all my options out there. So I'll post whatever's going to happen Wednesday in the e-class, and I'll try to send you a heads up email as well. Right now, the way it stands right this second, I will have 6 classes of actual humans at the high school on Wednesday. But rumor has it that there's going to be a special board meeting and they're going to push those kids back to September 9th. So right now, Wednesday's up in the air. But I do hope that we could have a Google Meet or a Zoom call or something. It'll be more like an open house, like a stop in and say hi, as opposed to being online for 2 hours. Anyway, so what I want us to get a handle on is the elements of art, principles of design, because this is how we're going to talk about art. And you can go through this on your own. I'm not going to go over each and everything, but there are 2 images for each topic. There could have been hundreds. It's actually pretty easy to do. It's a nice setup. If you're going to work on your phone, you're going to save images to your camera roll. And then what I did was I just talked to text. So you will see more about this assignment on Wednesday, but this is kind of the overview of what is coming at you down the road. Okay, so Wednesday, we'll talk more about this assignment, and the purpose of this assignment will be to um, give you the vocabulary that you need for this course, and it will also just help you understand the images that we look at. And that is it. So, hope you're having a good first day of classes. Should see you online on Wednesday, and if not, just check the pages and just basically check in and communicate, because that is the one thing that I absolutely learned um, during remote teaching was that communication was everything. I did learn that you all really hate email, but it's really the only way to do this right now. So if you have any questions, if something isn't working, if your links aren't working, whatever, just email me and we'll carry on. Thanks.